Tom. It seems to follow him from floor to floor wherever he goes. You might think you can watch these scary videos without getting scared, but I think you can't. Let's see who's right. Number 14. It looks like this person is Nobody on this list knew they were going to see some of the scariest things ever caught on camera with their drone. Number 5. Scary locations never to fly your drone over. Not too long ago, a drone pilot named Fovisa makes a scary discovery over Lake Berryessa, California that freaked out the entire internet. It's barely visible from a distance, and probably invisible to passing traffic too, which only makes it all the scarier. But get a closer look, and hidden in the water is this dangerous swirling hole that looks like it was never meant to be there. People speculated that a sinkhole had opened up and was slowly swallowing the earth. What's even scarier is when he goes inside of the hole, it makes you feel like you're not going to live much longer. This is what your last moments on Earth would look like if you ever swam too close. In reality, this is actually a spillway, and its purpose is to keep the nearby dam from overflowing. It was also made by engineers and thankfully not a freak accident. I just wanted to clear up the rumors and also give you a little peek inside one of the creepiest locations in all of California. Letting police use drones has been a touchy subject for some time, and they recently have developed something that's adding a whole new level to the debate. These mini drones are small enough to fit under your door or through a partially open window. Here's one flying through somebody's garage, briefly going through the rafters before entering their living room, possibly through a vent, to check if they are breathing before arresting them for a warrant, all without physically entering his home. You can see he looks like a giant compared to the drone, which is easily 100 times smaller and so quiet that he doesn't even wake up. So do you feel comfortable with law enforcement having these based on what you've just seen? Or do you think there's too much potential for this technology to be misused? Either way, certain departments have been using them for months now, and they may be coming to a precinct near you. Just hopefully not for you. This drone owner decides to memorialize his cat by stuffing it and making it into a drone, or a quadcopter if you want to get technical about it, since it has 4 propellers. The cat's wide-eyed expression is really creepy because it looks like it's afraid for its life, even though the worst has already happened. Don't get me wrong, I do see the humor in this, and I think it looks so bizarre that it is almost kind of funny. But at the same time, I can see how some people think it's disrespectful to animals and shouldn't exist. So I was wondering what your opinion on this was, and if you think they took it too far. My question is, where did they put all of the electronics? A drone flies directly over to a neighbor's house and starts buzzing around their yard for a bit. It doesn't exactly fly up to their windows or anything blatantly intrusive, but it does check out their house from all 4 sides in a way that I find creepy and possibly against the law, since this is private property and not theirs. At 1 minute, it nearly takes out the power lines connected to their house. I don't know if this was intentional or what. It probably wasn't, but that would have been costly. It might even have started a fire if the drone burned up and landed in the grass. The drone eventually loses control and gets stuck in a tree, which makes me think this could be a younger kid who doesn't know any better as opposed to a full-grown adult. Whatever their age is, I doubt their neighbors would appreciate being watched like this, assuming of course that this video is real in the first place. Number 4. Scary people droning on. On April 8th, 2020, a drone uncovers a sobering situation unfolding over Hart Island, New York that leaves its pilot terrified. A team of workers decked out in white head-to-toe hazmat suits supervise a forklift as it pushes dirt over a ditch full of crates, with a second ditch waiting to be filled as well. Those maintaining distance are not wearing biohazard suits, but government black suits instead.
We
head and appear to have no interest in going near whatever in these crates. A closer look at the crates reveals they are more like the shape of a human, and given Heart Island's history as a temporary burial ground, it's scary to think what might be inside. Tell me what you think could be causing them to treat this cargo with such caution, because I'm just not sure. Here's something that would be pretty creepy to see outside of a controlled environment. Someone piloting a drone with their mind, but that's exactly what this University of Florida researcher is doing here. With special electrodes attached to their head, they are able to move the drone in all directions merely by thinking about it. My question is if there's any long-term physical effects of manipulating stuff with your mind, and also what would happen if you thought about it going in two directions at once. Would you be brave enough to put one of these on your head and give it a try? It looks like it could be fun, but then again, maybe I should wait and see how it works out with the other people first. A drone pilot is flying around his neighborhood and gets some aerial video of the highway before deciding to take it closer to where he lives. This is his house, so keep an eye on it when the camera moves back down. At 30 seconds, this small, all-white figure can be seen inching up his driveway towards his home. It's not him, and he wasn't even home.